Hi guys, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm doing a reading for Cancer Feminines for November. All right, so let's say a quick blessing and then we'll get started. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, that being said, we're going to get started with the Star Power Tarot for you guys. Find out what's coming for you guys for November. All right, I got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I am so tired of not having what I need is what this says. You feel like someone is not giving you what you deserve or something. Could be a coworker, it could be an employer, it could be a partner of some sort, but you feel like you are spent, like you need more resources, whether it's financial, whether it's energy, I don't know. You feel lack. It's a feeling of lack and you are done. You're like, I am so done, I'm not going to take it anymore. Yes. Yeah, okay. All right, look at this. I got the King of Swords right there. This is somebody who is ready to tell the truth. They are ready to sing the truth. They are ready to speak the truth. It's the card of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, if that rings a bell to you. Whenever it's on the side right here, it is somebody who is really calculating how they want to say it, though. It's like, well, I want to talk. I'm not sure how it's going to be received. Four of Swords. That can be somebody who's in the middle of a separation. Could be a breakup that you are going through. You've recently gone through. It can be somebody who's taking a time out from something. That may be why you're kind of on the fence. Maybe you're about to say, I need something more from you, but you're not really sure how to say it. You're not sure how it's going to be received. It's kind of how it feels. Yeah, I got the Star card here. Fantastic. Awesome. And then I got the Tower card right next to it. Holy smokes. Okay, now this combination is interesting. Let me get one more out for this because I got two major arcana, one right on top of the other. Star card and the Tower card right next to each other. Star is the card of Aquarius. The Tower I don't associate with any zodiac sign. But the Star card is things that are meant to be. Divine blessings, things that are unique to your personal life path. Now, this Tower card on top of it, it's a shocker. It's kind of a shock and awe situation is what I hear. It's also, it's something that kind of comes out of nowhere. It's something that is divinely guided. All right, let's get another card out here on top of this. Holy free holies, the sun on top of that. Are you kidding me? Wow. So we have some kind of major healing on the table here that is unexpected. Like you're not going to see this coming. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. All right. It is the card of divine masculine. It's a card of healing. It's coming out of depression. It's energy being returned to you. It's a lot of yang energy. Good stuff right there. Very warming. If you've been going through some kind of seasonal depression, expect for that to lift for right now. I don't know, whatever it means to you. Can be healing with another person, can be healing in a situation. I'm not sure. Now, the Tower card typically is a card that is, find the card. The Tower card usually it's kind of evocative of something kind of scary, something that's out of your hands. Like I said, divinely guided. Same thing with that Star card as well. That's divinely guided. But the Tower doesn't always have to be a horrible surprise. Sometimes it can be a happy surprise. We're going to dig into it with another deck in just a second because these are extremely heavy energies. Right in the center of your reading, we have three major arcana, one right on top of the other. Yikes. Love it. Like in a good way. Yikes in a good way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got the Ten of Swords. That's like my minor arcana version of the Death card. All right, so this is a repeating cycle. We're going to look at it. We're going to see what that is. We're going to see how it applies to you. We're going to see how to make it better. Ten of Swords is that Julius Caesar card for me. It's that one more stab in the back. How many times are we going to do this kind of thing? And we may have a reading here that has you developing a lot of understanding about yourself for the month of November. Okay, perfect. Now I got, oh my goodness, I got to take that one too. Wow. All right, so I got the Empress card, the King of Cups in reverse, and I got the Strength card. So the Empress, this is great news. Under this, it's all on top of this Ten of Swords. All right, so I have you as someone who's really coming into yourself with this Empress card, okay? it's an amazing energy. It's the card of Virgo, but it is the card of nurturing. It's a card of being a mother. The Empress is someone who has her own empire. She has to do it all on her own. She's a card that's very single until there's an emperor that comes and meets her and joins her, but she's quite single otherwise. Now, this is on top of that Ten of Swords, and I have the King of Cups in reverse, and I have the Strength that came out on its side right here. King of Cups in reverse. I mean, this is your card. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. And in this deck, it should be noted that it's portrayed as a feminine energy, just FYI. But it's in the reverse, the King of Cups. They don't know how to express themselves. They have a really hard time accessing their emotions and talking about them. And I have the Strength card here that kind of came out on its side, which is you questioning whether you have everything it takes to support this empire. This King of Cups in reverse energy is someone who in the past maybe hasn't been drinking from the right cup, is what I'm hearing. In the past, they have been giving their heart to a lot of situations, not just with other people, but situations within your own life. Can be addictions, can be habits, can be feelings, emotions that really have been detrimental to your health, your emotional health, your physical health. I'm telling you, it's kind of heavy. And I'm having you really taking note of those cycles for yourself with this Ten of Swords card, okay? Really taking note of what has been adding to that instability in your life and really questioning your own strength to deal with it. Which is why I have this very heavy feeling here. This may be why we have this Tower, this Sun, and this Star card right in the center. So obviously I'm going to clarify with another couple of decks. Relax. It's going to be fine. We're going to get through it. All right, I'm going to get this traditional Rider-Waite deck out. Okay. And I want to know, we're going to take it all the way back over here to the beginning. Because this is kind of heavy. It is, but you know, I've been noticing that today while I've been reading, because I just dropped the Pisces masculine and feminine a minute ago, and they were heavy too to start, but really and truly it's just you moving through a lot of energies right now, and that is heavy. So let's just see how it happens, see how we deal with it, and see what comes up. So yeah, what's this Five of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords, Four of Swords situation here? Thank you. Yeah, I got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse is somebody who's like, yeah, man, it's too much stress, too much worry, too much grief, too much anxiety, too many sleepless nights, too much, too much, too much. That's on top of that, I don't have enough to give anymore. It's like all of a sudden you need to tell somebody the truth about how hard it has been, how stressful it has been. And that's what this King of Swords energy is. I got the King of Cups, I got the King of Swords out here for you on both sides, all right? This is somebody who needs to start singing their tune. They need to start singing the truth, telling the truth about how hard it has been and why. Thank you. Yeah, and now I've got the 10 of Wands. So we got the 10 of Swords over here on this end. We got the 10 of Wands over here on this end. Yes, too much for me to carry. I can't do it anymore. I don't have the resources. I don't have the strength to keep pushing this up the hill. It's gonna fall over here eventually if I don't do something about this. If you don't help me do something about this. This is someone who almost is at a breaking point where they need someone to listen to them. I'm not sure who that is for you, but they say, I don't have the support that I need within myself or within you as a partner to help me push this up this hill anymore. Yeah, if you don't help me, we're going to move on to better things. If things don't change, we got to make a change ourselves. This is the card of pushing off from the shore. It's leading yourself out of shallow, murky, algae-filled waters and pushing off into calmer, smoother seas for yourself, taking everything that is important to you and all of the knowledge and all of the wisdom that you have gained over this last cycle. And there has been a cycle. I got 2 10s here, one at the beginning, one at the end. And making a change for the better. And it doesn't matter this person who, or place or thing, pick a noun, whatever this was for you that wasn't giving you any stability, that was causing all the sleepless nights, causing all the worry, causing you to have to talk about something very uncomfortable, something painful for you, we're moving away from that. That's what that Four of Swords is right here. Remember, I said it could be a breakup, it could be a timeout, it could be a truce, it could be a nap. We're taking a break, a separation, then moving on to something different. Because you can't support it anymore. I got the Temperance card that comes out right on top of this bank of 3 major arcana. Remember, we had the Star, we had the Tower, we had the Sun, and now I have the Temperance on top of it. Now, it came out on its side, which tells me that you're in charge of this. Whatever this is, whatever this healing is, whatever this amazing thing that comes towards you is, you are the one who is the driving force for it. Because Temperance, it's a card of Sagittarius, but it specifically talks about self-discipline, reparenting yourself, and getting down to brass tacks with what it is you want to embody as yourself, as this Empress, as this person who has their own empire that they have to run. Because you don't have a partner in this situation for whatever reason. All of this discomfort, you recognize now it is your responsibility to uphold it yourself. And how are you going to do that? You feel like you don't have the strength, but guess what you do? Because right here in the center, you have a lot of divine guidance. You have a lot of, this is heavy, a lot of ancestral love coming towards you from the other side that says, yes, you can. I will support you. I will give you the strength that you need. When you think you don't have it, I will support you. If you feel like you need healing, I will help heal you. Simply ask for help from that higher power. Yeah. You got the Four of Cups out here on top of it. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to tell you the truth about this, because the Four of Cups is someone who says, I don't want to. I don't want it. They're actively denying the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the holy grail of cards. Okay, the Ace of Cups is the higher power. This is someone who's denying it. The higher power says, I will help you. I will help you. The other person says, I'm not interested in things that come from a higher power. I want to focus on these down here in the 3-dimensional plane. This can be you choosing to delay your healing, and this is okay, like no judgment. Like it can be your choice to delay that healing and delay those blessings coming in simply because you can't, you're keeping yourself from a higher power, possibly through addictions, possibly through relationships that don't work for you, work overworking, just busying yourself and blocking out what your higher self and what God is asking you to do. I get the Fool in reverse. That's someone who's really having a hard time making a change. And with that one, holy free holies, we got the Tower again. So here's the deal. Remember how I said, don't get worried. Sometimes the Tower is a happy surprise. We got it twice out on the same bank of cards here. And of this, we have let me just show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of these 7 in the middle are major arcana cards. I can't possibly make that up. 2 of them are the Tower. That is, if you don't do this, if you don't make the change, a change will be made for you. And I have someone here, whether it's you or another person, that says, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it by myself. And that is what I'm saying. You have to ask for help. It's either from a friend, a loved one. And if that's not comfortable, just down on your knees and pray for guidance, and you will receive it. Absolutely. What did I say? Ace of Cups in reverse, the Holy Grail. What did I say? Someone who is denying that. Someone who says, I don't want it, I don't know it, I don't see it, is what I'm hearing. I don't see it for myself. I don't understand what that is. The Holy Grail, I always say, is filled from the waters of a higher power. That's where it comes from. That is, the Ace of Cups can denote a new love relationship, right? But we can't exchange a full cup of love with someone until we have it being continually filled, because we exchange our cups with relationships all the time. If you drink from mine, then there's less, unless I am filling mine from a higher power, then I have an endless source. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's somebody who feels very disconnected. It's someone who's cried a lot of tears. There can be endings in relationships. I have the Emperor that came out with that, which is funny because we have the Emperor and the Empress. And so we may be talking about a true pair here, or we may be talking about someone who needs to do this work on themselves in order to access this Emperor who's coming towards them. All right, what's this Ten of Swords over here? Holy smokes, now I got the Four of Swords again, at the beginning and at the end. We could be on a break here. We could have a separation here with that Ten of Swords. We could have an ending, obviously an ending of something, right? All right, Four of Swords twice. That tells me you are actively engaged in separation from something. You're taking a time out and a break for yourself. You're definitely assessing what's important right now, and that's good. That's a good start. What is important? Where have I made mistakes in the past? Where have I driven this truck off into the ditch? Whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, person, place, or thing, right? But someone somehow has driven this off into the ditch and caused a cycle, you know, a cycle change here. But we also have someone who's really struggling to make a change, someone who's struggling to make positive changes in their lives. They almost feel like they don't have it in them, and yet they're still seeking partnership. This is someone who really knows that they have a lot to offer, but they're holding a lot back. They're keeping themselves stagnated and stuck, kind of just looking out, not really. Hey, got the Death card in reverse. With that Ten of Swords right there, we have an ending that is definite, but it keeps cycling back around. We have something that is important for you to look at. Whatever this is, there has to be an ending to some. I got the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant's the card of marriage. We could have a divorce here on the table with two Four of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. Or we can have a choice, a very important choice. The Hierophant is a card of a divine power. It's the acknowledgement of a divine power. Whenever it's in the reverse, we could have someone who feels just very cut off from a divine power. All right, hold on. I'm going to get a different deck real quick. Just a couple more out for you guys. This is super heavy. Here's the thing. Whoever I am reading for, there's been a lot of lack. There's been a lot of stress. And there is someone who really needs to talk about it with someone. They need to tell the truth about how they've been feeling. They want to make a change to move forward and away from that situation. It's too much for them to carry. It's too much for them to bear. And there is an ending coming with that Death card and that Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, I have an Emperor and an Empress here. Both of them are in the upright. I don't know if these are the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself or what. But, and I didn't even see this. This popped out too. I've got the Four of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of instability within these four walls. You know it. I know it. I got the 4, 4, 4. I got Four Swords twice, and then I got the Four of Wands here. That is really needing to take a look at what is happening inside your home, inside yourself, and where there have been mistakes that have been made, and understanding that the reason those mistakes were made, those choices were made, were because you were disconnected in the past. You were focused on earthly things as opposed to higher things. This is deep. I'm serious. You were focusing on the wrong things. And guess what? If you don't stop, whatever it is, like this Tower card, well, I mean, regardless, this Tower card comes in twice right in the very center of your reading. And so there is a situation here that will have to be addressed. But for some reason, somebody here with the Fool in reverse is really struggling to start over. They're really starting to hit the refresh button. There's a tremendous need for healing here, and it is accessible to you at any time. All you have to do is ask. Yeah, I got the Moon card in reverse. This is your card, Cancer. The Moon is the card of Cancer. Whenever it's in the reverse, that means you are off balance within yourself. Okay. Things to look at for the month of November. This could be a month of transition for you. This could be a month of acceptance for you. This could be a month where you say, you know what, it's time to really look at things. It's time to really look under the rug, all those things we've been sweeping under there for X number of weeks, months, years, decades, whatever. It happens to all of us. No judgment, no shame. The point of the matter is that you actually have felt, you or someone in your immediate area has really felt like they didn't have what it takes to move past whatever this is in your life. It's been hard. There's been a lot of challenges, and you're going to have to start telling the truth about how you're feeling in situations, and you're going to have to start having a lot more self-discipline within yourself. If you do develop this self-discipline and stop focusing on these more earthly things and focus on a higher power for yourself, you are going to be amazed and shocked at the way this situation is going to turn around, because you are the Empress. You are. And it's undeniable. It's absolutely deniable. Throughout all of this upheaval, you still are yourself, and you have what it takes to get through this. It's a question of convincing yourself. All right, that's your reading for the month of November. This was Heavy Kids. I love you. If this was your energy, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if this resonated with you, please let me know, because I just love you a ton, and you're amazing. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the About section of this channel, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye.